Et salut YouTube, septième partie de Memoria. Étonnant, nous continuons ce jeu de la hype totale. Alors, si je me souviens bien, on s'était laissé avec Sadia pendant la bataille où elle cherche son petit bâton. Et elle a retrouvé son petit bâton qui est ici, dans une armoire forte. Donc il va falloir sortir le petit bâton et avec les dragons. C'est pas la bataille du milieu, hein, mais on n'est pas loin. Alors, une étoile de G, oubliée par Naruto. Petite vigne. Petite épée.
No, it's totally blunt. Pretty much useless. I need something better.
Ouais. La massue. Incroyable. T'as déjà pensé à tout. Un cristal flottant ici.
It's behind thick glass. It's hanging too high.
C'est accroché trop haut. Merde. Oh là 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 là. Quelle erreur. Quelle erreur YouTube. Quelle erreur. Hop, on change ça. Se met en stream 8.0. Hop là. J'avais oublié. Et hop. Hop là, on n'a rien vu. On n'a rien vu. C'est beau. Ah là, c'est mieux. Peut-être qu'avec l'épée, je peux prendre le bouclier.
I can't get the blade around the corner to cut through the loops.
Ah, mais ça, attends.
The mace is too thick to stick on the throwing star. A strange construction, but perhaps I can use it to reach places that were inaccessible before.
Ah. Joli frotti-frotta. Nous récupérons le bouclier.
It's heavier than it looks.
Nous allons tenter de, avec la vigne, d'attraper la hallebarde.
The vine is too short. It won't take me all the way to the top.
Nous ne pouvons pas. Compliqué. Donc, je vous le dis tout de suite, on peut pas sortir le bâton de l'armoire.
The scabbard is just a tiny bit too short. It doesn't reach the other end. That won't lead to anything. I don't even know where I should start. No.
Ok. L'épée est assez longue.
The mace alone is too short. It's not intended to fit, but it works.
Là, ça rentre.
I don't much.
On se fait un petit pont. Tac. On va peut-être pouvoir lier tout ça.
I'll try to tie them together. No, it doesn't work. The blade of the sword would cut through the vine and break it.
Eh ben, passe alors. Non, mais passe. Voilà.
The glass is too thick.
Ouais, vers trop épais, l'hallebarde, tu...
I can't swing the halberd well enough.
Quelle agilité. Ouf. J'aurais pas été serein. Alors peut-être que c'est la hallebarde qui ouvre la...
Doesn't work. I need more weight to pry open the cabinet. I could push it, but where? Why would I push the rack over?
Ah mais non, attends.
I'll tie one end to the weapons rack. And I'll fasten the other end to the cabinet.
Et on va foutre leur atelier. On va remplir notre atelier de toutes ces conneries. Hein? Pour le plus lourd, je suppose que... Donc, je crois que de toute façon, il faut tout mettre. Et on va se faire un petit plaisir.
I'll take the thing apart first. There. With the throwing star, the sword no longer fits in its... I could push it, but where?
Là!
The weight of the rack might be able to yank open the cabinet, but I only have one chance. I have to make sure the rack is as heavy as I can make it.
Je reprends l'épée.
With the throwing star, With the throwing... This makes no... A blunt...
Alors moi qu'il fallait laisser la...
It's not in... I'll take the thing apart first.
Ah
There.
bon. C'est vrai qu'elle a tout démonté. Donc en gros là elle me dit... C'est pas normal, elle me dit pas que c'est pas assez lourd là.
I could push the weight of the rack, but I have to make sure the rack... This makes no sense without a sword. It's just there's room for 4. That definitely does. A long sturdy with a throwing...
Ah!
It's heavy.
Et du coup je peux pas utiliser la hallebarde pour monter et exploser avec le...
It's not in... I'll swap...
Mais non, il change pas les armes.
I'll swap the...
Mais non!
I'll swap the weapons.
Mais... Pas envie? Peut-être avec la masque on l'explose alors? J'avais point envie de faire ça. Étonnant. Agilité. Bon bah on va tenter de l'exploser avec la massue alors.
I'll take the thing apart first.
Allez. Bien joué Sadia. Bien joué. Femme forte intelligente. Allez on prend tout. On met tout là. Hop. Ah, une belle arme hein, quand même, c'est dommage. Allez, fais-toi plaise. Hop.
I could push it.
Et voilà.
Charizard, At last! Where have you been?
There's no time to explain. We're in the middle of the war and Kasim is about to take over the fortress. The clerics are trying to keep him out of the flotation chamber. But who
Salut
knows
Mad.
how long
Ah,
that
toujours en
wait
folie
will
le
be.
chat. Hein.
A flotation chamber, princess?
It's the heart of the flying fortress. It keeps us all in the air. Kasim believes that if he alters one of the floating crystals the way the researcher changed my ruby, he can read all of the memories from the mask, and thus all the spells of the Djinn of Time.
A complicated plan for a simple-minded soul. But you'll stop him, won't you?
You can count on it.
Ah, il compte là-dessus. Comment vas-tu, Mad?
The impact made the armory lose some height. I can no longer reach the passage.
Oui.
The impact made... I can no longer reach the passage.
Je fais n'importe quoi.
That only works with magic artifacts.
Et ah, attends, ah.
The spell only works on living beings.
D'accord.
Use the floating crystal. Perhaps I can raise the chamber again. The floating stone hasn't been destroyed yet. It has only lost some of its power. Perhaps I can use my magic to get it back into shape.
Awaken the floating
attends.
crystal.
Y'a pas de me dire que ça marche que sur les... Ah oui, objet magique, je suis bête.
Thanks.
You're welcome, princess.
Merci, mec. Quelle belle vue. Quel beau jeu.
We're almost there.
Et la petite Sadia au fond. On la voit au fond. Wow. Il molle lui. Mais c'est le chef.
Looks like we've come too late.
Kasim did this. That swine.
Voilà, c'est le lieu de l'angoisse. Hein. Je crois que je vais devoir activer une soluce. Parce que c'est la merde.
Princess,
Ariakos, are you all right?
you've come too late. He has almost succeeded.
Do you still have my dagger?
It's hanging on my belt. We tried to bless it, but it was as if the gods refused to do it. As if they had turned their backs on you.
So it's come to this. Now even the gods punish me with their contempt. Then all that's left to me is my magic.
Princess?
What?
I'm afraid that the combined presence of the prince and the crystals makes it difficult for me to perform any sort of magic. You'll have to touch him if you want to enchant him.
First the gods and now this? Then that's how it'll have to be.
You can't, in all seriousness, intend to go into battle armed only with a dagger?
As if it had ever been any other way.
Alors,
He's still carrying his scepter.
salut Finger. Ah oui, oui, non, non, mais c'est l'enfer sur Terre. J'ai pas envie de faire durer la VOD 50 ans, hein, je vous le dis. Parce que je m'en souviens plus. Je crois que, à l'époque, je crois que j'ai été obligé de passer avec la Solus. Mais sur une des dernières salles, je crois. J'avais réussi le reste, mais c'est vraiment l'enfer. Bon, et déjà, il faut savoir qu'il faut faire ça. Hein. Eh, du gland.
Ow! Who dares disturb me?
Who do you think?
Sadia! You're alive!
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Oh, girl, leave me in peace.
Excuse-nous, hein, mais je recommence.
Ow!
Tiens,
Who do you think you are?
allez, la petite dernière. Tiens.
This ends now. Watch, Satya, as I subjugate this chamber to my will forever.
Princess, I have something else.
Je viens juste y penser. Oui, on y va. Qu'as-tu pour nous, Ariarkos?
You can't overcome him as long as he has that magic shield around him.
Non, j'avais deviné, tu
Power is
vois.
fed by the main crystal and the 5 small floating crystals in the towers.
What if I switched off the crystals?
Then he'll become weaker and his shield smaller. Take this key for the left floating tower. But hurry! He's becoming more powerful by the minute.
Thank you.
Ouais, merci. Hein. Terrible. Et il est pas mort, hein. Je croyais qu'il allait mourir, mais peut-être pas. Ah oui, pardon. Ouais, le gros propos. Bon, alors... Voilà. On recommence l'enfer des statues. Alors... On touche le cristal.
What happened?
I drained the stone's power. The tower must have sunk a bit in the process. Go outside and have a look.
Là, on absorbe la magie de Cassillon, en fait. Bon. Je vous... on passe vite. Hein. Ça déjà... bon.
Is up again.
Ouais, merci. Wow. C'est quoi ça? Ah, ça... Allez le trouver, hein.
If that's what it takes.
Donc là, on va découper la première dague, la première tentacule. On continue. On va à l'étage.
Ah,
Princess, what's wrong?
he's in my head.
Has your past caught up to you?
Don't let him confuse you. It's only a game. A dark illusion to break you. None of it is real. Try to think about what you really see, and the deceit will vanish.
Alors, en gros, le but de cette énigme, c'est qu'on est dans une île, on a l'illusion et qu'on doit retrouver du coup quel pilier correspond à quelle statue ou quelle effigie. Pour ça, il a fallu retenir ce qu'on a vu dans les 2 autres salles. Et je vous avoue que c'est la merde. Donc on va commencer
It's
par
only
celui-là.
an illusion. Tell me what's really here.
Here is
C'est une torche.
a torch bracket. Here is
Ici, c'est une armure.
a suit of armor.
Là,
Here is
une statue.
a statue. Here is
Here is un bouclier.
a shield.
Et là,
And this place is
eh ben y a rien.
nothing.
Un hareng. Ah merde, je suis pas sûr de faire ça. Non. Allume.
The tower is up again.
Tac. Allez, là aussi. Alors là aussi, faut y penser à ça. Hein. Activez le cristal qui est dans votre... Désactivez le cristal qui est dans votre poche. Donc. On revient vers la tour 1. Ah non. Faut qu'on revienne dans la tour 1. Merde. Elle est où? Ah. Donc. Donc là maintenant, on peut... On doit attacher la ceinture au... Non, si.
That'll never.
Et si? Activer, désactiver. Ah là, il est activé là.
That'll never work.
Ah, attends.
Better not.
Ah non, attends. Oula. Il de la merde.
The tower is down again.
That won't lead to anything.
That isn't what they want. That isn't what they want.
The middle tower. Catch!
Ah là, ouais, je faisais dans le mauvais. Alors,
That isn't what they want.
ça
A
aussi.
little bit
Ça aussi, hein.
That isn't what they want.
Non mais la ceinture, au cristal...
That isn't what they want.
Je fais une connerie. Attends, faut peut-être du coup réactiver le cristal.
The tower?
Putain. Même là, je crois que je me cours. Non, ah, non. Là, voilà. Allez, voilà. Putain. Descends ça, là.
The tower is down again.
Putain, même sans la soluce, des bribes de mémoire.
Kasim's arms reacted to the crystal for a moment, but it disappeared back up too fast.
That isn't what they...
Recommençons. J'ai fait une bêtise, je crois. Donc là, on rebaisse, on fait l'ascenseur. On va redésactiver le cristal. Mais je pense que j'ai fait une erreur. Je vois pas comment la rattraper en fait.
The tower is down again.
Let's see what happens if I tie the crystal on here. The belt yanked the crystal off the pedestal. It'll stay down here now. That was that.
Voilà. Incroyable. Donc là aussi, il faut voir que vous pouvez sortir, parce que ça c'est pas facile à voir, que vous pouvez sortir à l'extérieur. Voilà. Et là,
First, I need to destroy Kasim's shield.
Eh oui, mais tu... Oh non, non, il est resté activé l'autre truc. Non, mais je peux pas le désactiver, le...
For that, you'd have to get very close to him. As long as the prince is connected with just one crystal, I can only influence things in my immediate vicinity.
First, I need to... I can't get there. Kasim's shield is protecting him.
If you extinguish the crystals in the towers, the shield will shrink as well. Perhaps you'll finally be able to get to him then.
Je peux plus désactiver le cristal qui est sur le pont. Lui, il est désactivé, lui. Rien à faire. Tout est désactivé. Est-ce que n'aurais-je pas oublié de désactiver celui qui est finalement dans la tour?
tower is down. When you extinguish the crystal above, the exit is now...
Putain.
When you extinguish the crystal, the exit is now...
Ah oui.
For that, you'd have to get very close to him. As long as the prince is connected.
Attends, là. Le pain, pas trop, non. D'accord, en fait, on parlait de cette fenêtre, en fait. Très bien. Plus con, tu meurs. Voilà. Putain.
That puts an end to your little spectacle.
Allez, tiens. Salaud.
I suppose after all these years you've finally done it. You have defeated me.
Do you really think I spent the last 15 years thinking about nothing other than how to defeat you? You're even more vain than I thought.
I thought you wanted to outdo me.
I'm not here because of you. I'm here so my great deeds can go down in history.
What great deeds?
Don't even start.
As you wish. If words cannot injure you, take this.
No!
I thought I would let you win. But if that doesn't matter to you, then I might as well just destroy you.
Nous allons donc faire ça. Car en fait, il lui reste...
You have won. You have defeated me. You've destroyed the greatest temple the world has ever seen. Death will now rain down on the troops. No one will survive to tell of your terrible deed. Soon, none of what you've done will count for anything. You must be proud of yourself, for you have won. You've defeated me. Only no one will remember.
Et la tour s'effondre. Donc là, on réactive Sadia, qui est toujours en vie. Votre bâton était pas loin de tomber.
He's here. Help!
Ah. Quelqu'un est encore en vie. Oh, la petite jeune. Vite. Question d'enlever le bouclier.
wounded. Please, help me. The bottle is empty.
Essaie de lui panser les blessures, peut-être.
The bandage is all that I have.
Oh, pauvre petite jeune.
Quick, take my hand. And then, suddenly, everything was quiet. It was as though Satinav had played a prank and stopped time. An almost endless moment in which Sadja and the Adept just stared at each other. He didn't understand that his rescuing hand was more terrible to her than 1,000 demon tentacles could have ever been. The final admission of her ghastly failure. Suddenly, Satinav snapped his fingers again, and life continued. As he pulled her away, I heard her scream, "Leave me," she called. "Leave me. Take me back." And again, "I can't leave him behind." Over and over, quieter and quieter, and ever farther away. It didn't take long, and they had disappeared. And that was that. I was right back where I started. Only one thing was different this time. This time, I was able to remember. Remember a princess who persevered in the face of the most impossible obstacles. It helped that the Gorian Desert is one of the most magical places known to this world. Several astral lines cross there, and I lay directly among them. I grew ever more powerful, and I practiced and practiced and practiced. After 400 years, I succeeded in refining my spell to the point where I finally found a way to permanently transform my body. I left the desert and set out for Draconia. I had to know what had happened to my princess after our separation. What happened to the only woman who was ever prepared to entrust her life to a shady, magical staff.
On se retrouve donc...
Sadja failed in the Gorian Desert.
Pardon. On se retrouve avec Brida.
She had the mask, and she knew the name of the Djinn of Time. If the wearer of the mask speaks the name of the Djinn of Time, he can retrieve things past. But Sadja didn't waken the Djinn. Why not? She was devastated. It's not all that hard. You just have to put the pieces together. I wonder if Garon's awake yet.
Je la laisse un peu parler, mais on...
Help me! Help! Hollering is futile when you can't talk.
Et on contrôle Garon, en fait. Donc il va falloir qu'on dise à Sadja qu'on est vivant.
Garon? Garon, can you hear me? I think I've solved the riddle. It's a little complicated. There are so many little pieces. There's only one thing missing.
Then we can finally complete the story. Then I'll ask the staff to change you back. I promise. Can you do me one more favor first? Sadya's ruby has a crack. You need to repair it. Can you do that for me? Please, Garon. Repair the ruby.
Ouais, ouais.
The story is almost... Thank you. And now let me try something. I pray to the gods that I'm not mistaken. Vedan faskedan, esplas de quatan, humurilor gras, ferogoran, hir bemutir gerol falan, juntir quatan feluntir sodan. Garon? Are you still there? If so, then you should be able to cast the staff's first spell. Please give me a sign that it worked.
Trop forte.
Sadya's spell.
Oh no. I was mistaken. I was right. Thank you. Thank you, Garon. Oh, you're probably wondering where you are. The staff created this place, a burial chamber of a mogul in the middle of the Andergastrian forest. Isn't that impressive?
Leave the mask and come to me.
He's here. I'll be right back.
Brighter. Brighter! When I get left behind again. Nuri.
Bon, du coup.
Sadya's spell doesn't work here. Sadya's... 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 Sadya... Sadya... Sadya's spell doesn't work here. Sadya's spell doesn't work here. Sadya's spell doesn't work here. Sadya's...
il faudrait réussir à appeler Nuri, mais...
Sadya's... No, I'll leave it like that. Sadya's...
Ah, attends.
I'll try to send Nuri
Voilà,
a vision.
oui. Nuri... Truc comme ça, quoi. Côté de la montagne.
I can send Nuri to the mountain and then have her follow the course of the brook from there. But how would she know where to land?
D'accord, on n'était pas loin, finalement. La montagne. Le ruisseau. Et tu vas te poser sur la planche.
I can send Nuri to the mountain and then have her follow the course of the brook from there. But...
Ah, à moins que faut que je lui dise... la montagne. Le ruisseau. Pose à côté du feu.
That's it. I'll send
Voilà.
Nuri to the mountain and then along the course of the brook until she reaches the fire. I hope it works. Thank the gods. I'm starting to remember something. I know how I can transform myself back. All right, here we go.
Allez.
No, no, I'm too weak. The mask doesn't have enough power left to change me back. It was all for nothing.
Non. Nuri, prends l'accumulateur. Et change-moi. Enfin, pas change-moi, mais recharge mon masque. Putain, et tout ça sans Solus, hein, par contre. Bam, bam. À souvenir.
Oh, finally. Fi, is everything all right?
Oh, yes. My stiff old bones haven't felt this young in ages.
Thanks, Nuri.
Who are you?
That doesn't matter now. Will you promise to wait for me here?
All right.
I'll be right back.
On va faire une petite pause ici, YouTube, parce que je crois qu'on arrive à la fin. Donc, que va-t-il advenir de Guéron? Où va-t-il aller et que va-t-il trouver dans cette grotte? Vous le saurez dans la partie 8 de Memoria et peut-être même la dernière partie pour le coup. Au revoir YouTube.